Hello, Dream Warriors. I'm Josh Clark, and this is BrainStuff. And this is the BrainStuff where I explain to you how lucid dreaming works. So lucid dreaming sounds like a bunch of new age jibber jabber, as Mr. T would put it, but science actually backs it up. There's a caveat though. Science backs up the definition of lucid dreaming as being aware that you're dreaming while you're dreaming, which is still pretty cool. It wasn't until the 1980s though that research into lucid dreaming really took off when a Stanford grad named Stephen LaBerge founded what's known as the Lucidity Institute. Most dreaming occurs during stage 5 of REM sleep, and REM stands of course for rapid eye movement. And during stage 5 of sleep, when you do most of your dreaming, your eyes can move all over the place, even though the rest of your body is typically, for all intents and purposes, paralyzed. Your body also undergoes some other changes as well, like your heart and breathing rates rise, your temperature fluctuates, and your brain converts to alpha waves, which are usually characteristic of being awake. It basically means your brain's a-going and you're a-dreaming. Now all of these signs that you're in stage 5 REM sleep can be monitored externally. But the lucid dreaming key comes in when researchers give the dreamer a prearranged signal using the eyes to say, hey, I'm dreaming right now, and it's pretty awesome. And this has actually been done. Signals have been given from the dream world to this reality. And in at least one experiment, one of the researchers' heads blew clean off. It was so mind-blowing. So we've got that definition of lucid dreaming established, but plenty of other people say lucid dreaming is really the ability to not only be aware you're dreaming, but to control your dreams as well. Here's where things get a little more controversial. The problem is, science says there is no objective way to prove that someone has actually controlled their dreams. Even if you wake up and say, "Ooh, I just controlled my dreams," your recall could be faulty. You could also be a liar. And science says, since we don't know enough about the brain or dreams, we can't really say that people have the ability to control their dreams. But there are plenty of other people who say, no, lucid dreaming means you can control your dreams, and here are a few tips and tricks to do that. We offer no guarantee whatsoever, so don't sue us. One of the first exercises you can do is called reality testing, and it basically consists of just being more mindful of what it's like to be awake. You flip light switch, light comes on. Cause and effect rules the universe. So by being a little more aware of what it's like to be awake, you can notice when something weird goes on and think, oh, I'm dreaming right now, I'm not awake. You're lucid, and maybe you can control things like flip that light switch and turn a waterfall on and off. That would be pretty cool, and that would definitely be controlling your dreams. Conversely, a lot of lucid dream people suggest that you take notes about your dreams by keeping a dream journal. By noting down what your dreams are like, you'll start to notice maybe patterns or characteristics of what it's like while you're dreaming, and hence you'll get to know them better as well. One of the ways that you can really keep a top-notch bango dream journal is by setting alarms at random times. That way you can wake up from a dream, write it down when you remember it more clearly, and hence you'll understand your dreams more. You should do this only if you genuinely hate yourself though, because that sounds awful to just randomly set alarms while you're sleeping. And then Stephen LaBerge of the Lucidity Institute recommends something called MILD, mnemonic induction of lucid dreaming. MILD. Basically that is that when you awake from a dream, you visualize yourself back into the dream as you're falling asleep, and you look around for what are called dream signs. And a dead giveaway could be something like sprouting wings and flying around. Now, once you notice a dream sign, you can be aware that you're dreaming and then try to pitch to the left or the right. Really give yourself some yaw. And then you'll be controlling your dreams too. And the lucid dreaming dream will be fulfilled. What's your worst or best dream? We want to hear about it. Leave it in the comments section below. And while you're here, why don't you just subscribe? What's your problem? Then lastly, go to HowStuffWorks.com, the mothership site of all awesomeness. You will love it.